Hey, hey, what do you say, moviegoers? I am Mark, and we are here for another electrifying installment of Francis the Movie Man. The person sitting right here is Francis the Movie Man. He did not go to college for journalism. He's not stuffy. He's not being paid off by advertisements trying to tell you what you think or he thinks you want to hear. He's keeping it real. And he just saw a controversial movie as we are heading right into election year. Francis the Movie Man, you just came back, fresh moments from seeing 2016 Obama's America. You have cited this is definitely, it's a lot of propaganda, but you came out with all kinds of you got to see this movie. So tell us, what is going on with this?
Okay, 2016 Obama's America, based on apparently two books by an Indian American named Dinesh D'Souza, is a propaganda piece, rabidly one-sided, anti-Obama, very well researched. This man has done his homework. He has tracked down associates of not only the president, but also the president's father, relatives of the president. Worldwide effort has gone into this. A lot of well-documented film clips, some very revealing stuff, regardless of the political spectrum and what side you're on. Very involving piece of filmmaking. How you feel about documentaries or politics aside, I don't think you'd be bored by the content of this film. Depending on what party and what your beliefs are, you'll either be going, oh wow, I knew that all the time, or how dare they bring that up, or how dare they mention this, or whatever. As we all know, documentary propaganda is not new. Look at Triumph of the Will. Did that get Hitler elected? Hitler was already in. Anyway, yes, I would recommend this film highly as an effective piece of work. Like I said, whether you agree or not, it's masterfully put together. It is not boring for a second. This film, if not the most controversial film of the year, is bound to be up there. I have really I will not reveal my political beliefs, because that's not what you're supposed to do when you review films. But I will say it's very well put together. It's does what an effective piece of documentary, whether propaganda or not, is supposed to do. It is supposed to give you a certain degree of knowledge about the subject, which hopefully you don't know, or which you might have thought you knew, but put a different light on it, a different spin on it, a different perspective on it. This does that. A lot of information I found from this movie, very surprising. A lot of historical research. It's not just Obama's life, it actually precedes his life. It goes back to the 1940s, actually. Very eye-opening, very revealing. The man is a college president, actually, who put this film together, so he is not a dummy. He knows what he's doing, knows what he's talking about. I haven't read the books that he's written about Obama, but I would actually like to read them now that I've seen this movie. This is the type of film you have to see before election, because after election, it's kind of cold. It'll be an artifact after the election, no doubt about it. So really, while it's playing now, don't wait for the DVD release in 2014. Go. Spend your money. Go. Spend your money. Yes.
Wow. Now is this a pro-Romney movie, or is this just anti?
No. It has nothing to do with any other political candidate, pro or con.
Just
this
Obama.
Is entirely Obama, his roots, his ancestry, his father's beliefs, his shaping, his psychological attitude, most likely, his upbringing, why he became what he is today, how he became what he is today.
Wow.
What really does he believe in or not believe in?
Now, do you think any of this is swayed? I mean, at some degree, you got to say it might be. Or do you feel that a lot of what they presented to the audience is factual and they really done their homework and dug to get some just concrete evidence?
Like I said, he's interviewed many people associated with Obama, family members and just associates. I mean, he's not just coming off the top of his head and saying, and he didn't run to exclusively anti-Obama people. Obama's half-brother is one of the people interviewed, and he is not anti-Obama, needless to say. You won't find a lot of pro-Obama statements in this movie, but on the other hand, the man has done his job. He's done his homework. I mean, he has written 2 books based on this material. I would recommend anyone who's interested in the future of this country, anyone who's interested in political history, anyone who's interested in current history, anyone who's interested in how things work in this country and how things work in this world, either financially, to a certain extent on a religious level, very deeply much on a business level, where the world is going, how it's going. Please see this movie.
Now you're strongly advocating for your fans to go out there, buy their ticket, get the popcorn, and check it out
as fast as possible.
It's fast, okay? Yeah, and
you have between now and November to see this movie. I don't know how long it's going to run in the theaters, but it's playing right now. If you can clear tomorrow, if you can clear this weekend, it's well worth your money.
Where does this movie stack up against other documentaries such as this? We know there's been a lot in the past decade and a half. Based against movies like this, I mean, is this the best one that's out to date, do you think?
Well, in point of fact, it is probably one of the best, and it has an advantage because it is current. It is of the moment. It is now. You're not talking about something that happened 100 years ago, or even 20 years ago, or even 5 years ago. You're not talking about 2008 so much anymore. You're talking about 2012 and 2016, what this future might be. Looking at a second Obama term, some people will say, well, this is all supposition. But there's a lot of stuff shown in clips and in this movie, which maybe it's not so suppositional, maybe it's not so problematical. Anyway, if you are at all interested, if you are all thinking any sort of political stripe of person, even if you're a pro-Obama, as a matter of fact, I would urge the pro-Obama people to see this movie. Tear it apart, if you will, tear it apart. But see what this man has to say. And if you don't agree with him, fine. This is a free country so far, and at least we're told. And I don't want to get too political, but based as a review of a film, documentary film. It's not a talking head piece. There are talking heads in it. That's the nature of most documentaries, at least most modern documentaries where people are still living, talking about a living subject. Don't let that turn you off. That does not bore you in the slightest. It is a film of current right now. So you have 2 months to see this thing. I urge you to see it.
All right. That is Francis the Movie Man giving 10 thumbs up. It's the actual title of this flick. It is
2016 Obama's America.
2016 Obama's America. Get out there now while it's hot, while you still have a chance to see what is going down before it's election day and this film becomes rendered irrelevant. I'm Mark. This is Francis the Movie Man. Hope that we helped you out and make a good decision on what to do with your hard-earned dollars. We will see you soon.
Goodbye.